Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing another premiere draft of Amonkhet Remastered. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Overall, I've been enjoying the draft format of the set so far. I've had a couple of kind of bad drafts, but most have been doing pretty okay at the 4 wins or more rate. And going to be doing this draft and 2 more drafts of this set is what I have planned. And as I said we were going to be doing for this whole set, we are using the untapped.gg overlay with the draftsmith feature. It can be kind of helpful, mainly so that you don't end up picking really bad cards early on and overlooking some other good ones, but we've kind of been seeing some of the faults of Draftsmith as well. Grandmaster Ham is here. He's here again. We drafted with him previously. Carter George, Shambling Remains, Grandmaster Ham. Well, I like him. Don't even know the guy, but I like him. By the way, it's been a while since we've been red, so let's be red again. We have Neheb, Mythic Rare, very clear first pick, very good card. These other cards, not bad. I think these are maybe a little bit overrated. For this, again, that's just my opinion. Yeah. Cartouche and Unquenchable Thirst are fine cards, but the clear pick here is Neheb. He's upset. He's saddened because we didn't even get to cast him last time we had this card. We had a great deck the last time we had him. We also had him with Glorybringer and just all sorts of crazy guys. So we're gonna start picking the red cards here. Is kind of cut off red right away. If Magma Spray wasn't here and this was just some other kind of poopy card, I would not be picking Tormenting Voice. I'd be picking the Cartouche over there. Or rare drafting, but I don't need to rare draft it at that. But I'd take the Cartouche over rare drafting. Great start to a red deck. Neheb the Eternal and Magma Spray. Not sure if we're going to be red-white, red-black. We haven't really been red-black in this series, have we? We've been red-green and red-white a lot. I feel those are two of the better color combinations in this set. Once Thresher Lizard. Or I could take the Avenger. Avenger's a better 2-drop. Lizard is okay, but we can usually get those a bit later. These aren't phenomenal. Magmaroth. It's kind of an iffy card. I'm not... I remember playing that card back in Sealed back in the day. Another Avenger, but also the first Dauntless. Yeah, we're red-white again. We've done this so many times, but you know, it's good. It's a good deck here. Red-white. You know, you got the Exert creatures, you got the Dauntless Avens, you untap the exerted stuff. And then you play some bombs, you play some burn, you get some open fires, get some puncturing blows, and call it a deck. The reason for the Dauntless Aven over the second Avenger there is there are There are several 2-drops that have Exert. There's the Avenger, there's the Gust Walker, and there's the red one. I can't think of it. Enforcer? Excruciator? I don't know. You know what one I'm talking about. The 2-mana 2/1 with trample for red. It exerts and it's a 3/3. But there's only one Dauntless Aven. And so that's why we want to pick up the Dauntless Avens when we see them. And we can pick up the other 2-mana exert creatures. These, well, Gust Walker. Then I'd say the Avengers are probably second, and then the Trample guy third, as far as the 2-mana the 2-drops that have exert abilities like that. I guess I'll take a Sacred Cat here. I guess. Don't really need a Sacred Cat for red-white. We haven't really had a Sacred Cat for red-white, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, Gust Walker, then Dauntless Aven, and then probably the Takrop Elite are my picks for like the top 3 common creature. Maybe just common creatures in general in this set. Definitely the order that I would put pick the white common creatures, if that's a subset we're looking for. We're going to take the Cartouche, for sure. Giving something haste and making something else unable to block for a turn, that in itself can just be really good. Don't really need impeccable timing when we're playing red, because in theory we're going to get more red burn spells, and we're just going to utilize those. And now we have nothing. I guess it's Cartouche of Strength or Striped Riverwine. I'm going to take the Cartouche here. In case we go into another color, it'd probably be green. I still do really want to be red. Hopefully red and white aren't just completely drying up. Because that would make me really sad. We're back to the wheel. Still getting those Dauntless Avens early and the Avenger. I feel like we should be able to pull this together. Getting like a Trial of Zeal would be great as well. Not the ideal 2-drop, but if we're desperate for it. Destined to Lead is kind of good. Also kind of not in our colors. I should say not in the colors we want to be here. Who knows, maybe we'll open another Glorybringer. Just have the Glorybringer Neheb combo again. Oh, Spy Caravan. It's a playable card. We kind of hope we don't have to play it, though. Maybe the Sidewinder Naga should have been the pick there in case we are... Heckma Sentinels. Heckma, Heckma, Heckma. Terrible. Good. Cycles and Embalms. Embalms for the same cost as the thing. Yeah, we'll take it. Haven't had this card yet. Nothing else really in this pack is standing out, so Okatra's Attendant it is. Yes, I pronounce it Okatra. Who's holding it? Grandmaster Ham. No, it's Glisten. Shambling Remains. Oh, here we go. Ooh, Dusk to Dawn. Sterile creatures power 3 or greater. There's no way this isn't going to be the pick. In the aftermath, return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Just phenomenal card. Magma Spray, sad to pass a Magma Spray, but there's no way I can pass Dusk to Dawn. Yeah, here we get another Okatra's Avenger. Again, it's not Gustwalker, but it's still pretty darn good. Oh my. Vizier of Many Faces is good. We're nowhere near blue. We could, in theory, even, like, go into blue here. But even if we're just kind of splashing red, these 3 cards are alone worth it. Another Attendant or another Avenger. I'm gonna go with the Attendant because we do still have, like, there's still more 2-drops we could potentially get. None of these are any of them. I think we can cut the supply caravan, though. This technically just kind of cycles. Either that or I play the Tormenting Voice. Pitch an extra land. We'll take the Crash through. Oh my gosh. Everybody is drafting our colors. +3/+1 in Trample. Or Pursuit of Glory. I'll take the Brute Strength. I don't mind playing a couple combat tricks, but the combat tricks I want in this deck are like the Dejeru's Resolve. That lets us untap a thing and prevents all damage dealt to it for the turn. It's a great response to a burned card and has synergy with the Exerting. There's a Cartouche. What is our creature count looking like, though? 9 creatures. That's not bad. Yeah, I like the Cartouche. Cartouche itself is kind of a creature as well. Even Cartouche up our Sacred Cat. That wouldn't be the most awful thing ever. That's not really a playable card in Limited. I'll take the Desert. We can play the Desert. Alright, well, we're getting 5 drops. Could also just rare draft here, but I'm a little bit worried because of how cut white and red seem to be that we might not get enough playables. We're technically at 16 right now, and some of these, like the Anointer Priest, we don't necessarily want to play. But our top end is looking pretty good. There's probably enough at the top end. Haven't seen any like open fires or puncturing blows. Only saw 2 magma sprays, and we had to take Dusk and Dawn over magma spray. I mean, I guess our supply caravan could be back in the deck. I was going to start grabbing. We're too late to switch. We're probably not technically too late to switch to green-red. I don't like it. Driven to Despair. That's not... Then we get a pack like this. That's the best thing is this Fan Bearer. That's a reasonable card for us. Not quite what I want in the white red deck. I want more like Gust Walkers. Things of that nature. Alright, I guess I'm going to take the Thresher Lizard here. Lacking other... We're lacking in 3 drops. So we'll take that over the rare that we don't necessarily need to play. We've got a couple good rares in the deck. 19, so we need 4 more good cards here. We haven't been seeing any of the red or white deserts either. I feel like everybody at this table is like trying to draft either red or white. This is insane, but we're still getting like we already have what we have, which most of it is pretty good. It's saying cast out, but I feel like I like open fire a bit more, just because it is cheaper, and it can go to their face. So yeah, again, that's another one of the places where I'm going to disagree a bit with... we are kind of lacking in 4 drops too, but one of the places I'm going to disagree with the Draftsmith. There's a Rest in Peace we're not taking. There's a Struggle that we are taking. Oh, there's my Dejeru's Resolve. We only have 2 Exerters right now. We haven't been seeing a lot of them. This is the pack. This is the pack where we got to see a lot of those. Is it saying we have no 4 drops? That's not accurate. Oh, it's counting the mana value of these 2 combined. It's counting this as a 5 mana. Yeah, not accurate. Also, Draftsmith is going to say not to put this card in the deck because we're not playing green. But just playing the red side to deal damage to a creature equal to the number of lands we have is fine. There's a desert, but we're still trying to make playables here. So yeah, I'll take more removal. That'll get us to our 5 drops. Oh my, yes. I'll take another open fire. Yeah, I'd rather have 2 open fires and 1 cast out, I think, rather than 2 cast outs and 1 open fire when we're playing red. Well, I could take another 5 drop. You could take Tormenting Voice. I'll take another 5 drop. Let's get to 5 mana and just have endless amounts of things to do. I'm going to take the Sun-Scorched Desert. 24, so we have to cut 1 card from this. Where I cut Crash Through. Probably got crashed through over the brute strength. And creatures do we have? 14. Not the greatest amount, but oh, we can rotor draft this. Nobody's playing black-green. Alright, I'll rotor draft this too. I don't think we need to play those. I feel like we should have been black-green, perhaps. We just kind of opened, you know, Bomb Mythic. Ooh, a camel. We might play the camel. It's probably better than the crash through. Oh yeah, it doesn't totally hate our deck. Yeah, I'm going to play the camel over the crash through. I think that's the only thing. Oh, it only wants one Sunscorched Desert. I mean, we'll just take a peek at it, but... Oh, I just shake my head at that. Oh, we already took out the thing. Do we need the camel? We kind of need the camel. I guess I'd rather have the cartouches than the brute strength. Brute strength is just a one-shot, whereas cartouche will be a kind of permanent buff, gives us a little bit extra value. Let's do that. There's no forest in this deck. Thing is to have our camel on. I'd be adding a plains here. I think I'm fine with that. We couldn't pick up the red desert because we needed the playables. Cancel this. Let's get 8 white. Like, we might struggle getting double red. But, you know... It is what it be. Alright, where is... Do I not have... How do I have the... Okay, it's after Kaldheim, before Strixhaven. I don't understand how basic lands work in this. After Kaldheim, before... Okay. Alright. Well, let's give it a shot. I'm a little worried about the mana and the lack of deserting synergies. Wildflower. Well, we have double red. I mean, we're going to keep this. It's just kind of a... I can kill that. I don't need to kill that right now. Just gonna be a fan bearer. We're gonna need to kill something, though. Dauntless Aven. Alright. Fan Bearer, he's our biggest fan. Trial of Zeal, that's rude. Cartouche-a-douche. That's even ruder. Oh, because they get the trial back. Yeah, you got our trial. I don't think you were in our draft, but... And now I can't kill this with open fire. I can kill that. That'll do. It'd be great if we could stop drawing all lands for a moment. We're probably just dead here because of that. 3, 4, 5. We're at... Yeah. Maybe since we don't have any cycling, we should run 16 land. But what do we put in? No, that can't be right. Alright, we'll just go for it again. It's Philo, another Mythic rank drafter. Alright, reasonable hand. Opponent goes first. We have a cat. We've got that cat scratch fever. What's wrong, opponent? Cat got your tongue? Splash your water. I think we also just play this. Block me. Don't block me. Cartouche-a-douche. No, I don't like that. We don't have lifelink. It's just a 3-2. Don't worry about it, opponent. I can't kill that. Well, I can now. Okay, that's going to get a -1/-1 counter. I might have to struggle to kill that. Just try and play a cartouche on it. That would make my day. Not what I had in mind. Alright, Gilded Ceradon. We can desert. So once again, we don't have a desert. You don't have to... Do you have to have removal for everything we have? Alright, still no blocks. A pain caster. Why? Okay, we're going down to 16 lands. This is the second game in a row where we're just completely flooding out. Our curve top's at 5. Oh my gosh. Really?
You still have a home. You should go down there. My blades will always strike true.
Just ridiculous. We can't beat this. Not when we aren't getting anything. I'm gonna exert the Paincaster to... yeah. But still, what do I play instead of the... oh my gosh. Hazaret and Semut. It has haste and indestructible. And it can attack and block because it's a pretty easy requirement to meet. Just... we can't beat that. That's completely ridiculous. Absolutely insane. We're 0-2. This is, again, a really horrible place to be. Our deck is not that bad. It's just we're getting absolutely flooded. We don't have any deserts we can cycle. This is like the most we've been flooded in this format. Usually, like, our 17 land decks are like just struggling to get to 3 or 4 lands sometimes. Alright, now we just need an opponent. Hard to find an opponent when you're 0-2 in Mythic, apparently. Alright, we found one. It's got to be like a platinum. Yeah. Flogger 123. Yeah, keep. Best opening hand we've had yet. No, we're not cycling cast out. Hello, opponent. When opponents say hi to me, I say hi to them. Okatra's Avenger. Cronus' Stalwart. I am... oh. I'm actually going to go for... Lily Spirit. Camel time! And our camel does have lifelink. Dust kind of wipes our own board right now, so we're gonna not do that yet. Alright, well let's cartouche-a-douche. I'm hoping there's no, like, combat tricks here. An opponent was maybe just expecting to trade. Or impeccable time. Okay, nope. Impeccable timing. Alright, cool. I like that. Now we have Cast Out, cycling a Greater Sandworm. Just play, I don't know, play Ronus. I can beat Ronus this time. I can beat Ronus as long as I still have this in my hand. Opponent does nothing? Super sketchy. Okay. I'll take it. We're 1-2. That's how this deck should be performing. Each Master Pass lasts about 3 months. No, I don't think it does. Wait, when did the Baldur's Gate Mastery start? Wasn't that like early July? And it's done on September 1st? Yeah, that's only like 2 months. Or was it in June? I don't know, whatever. Looking for another opponent as we're 1-2. Can we get the Flogger again? No. Yama Ben of Kafka. Well, his deck hasn't had a problem drawing lands yet, so... And now apparently it's going to. Wall of Forgotten. No, it's not. No, it is not. Gonna play our Dauntless Aven, fly over your silly wall. Just play a creature I can kill. Yep, that'll do. I'm actually going to go for the Magma Spray here. Just because number 1, Open Fire can kill bigger creatures, and number 2, Open Fire can hit the face. I know it's not the most mana efficient thing to do that, but... Well, I can't stop that from happening, can I? I feel like that's not even worth playing on this board. Well, I guess. I just don't want like a cartouche rebuying this. I don't really want that either. I sense a cartouche in the future. Come on, try and play a cartouche. Cartouche of Strength. Do it. Or play the cartouche of life linking. I'll just make you sad. That is not a cartouche-a-douche. There it is. Not exactly what I wanted to use it on, but we get our 2-for-1 and stop them from cartouche nonsense. That was the important part. We're going to take a little damage here, but we're going to damage back soon enough. Can I just trade this? Or take 9? I'm going to trade. Soul Stinger. Do you have to put? You may put. Well, even exerting this is going to get it killed anyways. Alright. Ruthless Sniper. Sniper no sniping. Anointer Priest. Alright. I'm gonna have to exert. And homeboy here cannot block. Opponent taking 7. We have open. We actually. We have open fire for their face. That's fine. No blocks. We'll take 5. Problem is this isn't untapping. Deck does not have a hard time drawing lands, that is for sure. Chum block or die? Alright. Still want to have to not open fire a creature if I don't have to. But if I have to here, we probably win anyways, right? Yeah. We block. We take 2 and we swing for lethal. Yes, we do. Well, we don't, because our opponent conceded, but we won. All right, 2 and 2. Against Love Edge, or Love Age. Our deck hasn't had a difficulty drawing lands. Deck. Alright. Honestly, Mountain would be ideal. We haven't even seen Neheb yet. That's a reasonable... This is a reasonable card. No attacks. Quarry Hauler. Alright. Just regular attack, because we have first strike on this thing now. Get in for 4. Dusk now kills this. Dusk to Dawn I feel is going to be great against this deck if this is like a more rampy style deck. Splash in the water. Come on, deck, you haven't had a problem drawing lands. You don't have to start having a problem with that now. There's a Drake in the air. Okay. Guess we'll play another Anointer Priest. I can just kind of triple block this Quarry Hauler. Cartouche-a-douche. Actually, another land, we can now play Dusk. I still don't want to take 8 here. Feral Prowler, okay. Well, we can, but it doesn't do a ton. That's the most mana efficient thing we can do here. Gain a little bit of life. We need our opponent to play another big thing. Or play like 2 more big things. River Hoopy. I don't want River Hoopy. I can't play big things like that. Opponent getting to draw ruins us. So we kind of got to cycle this, maybe try to find a red source. Well, that's a joke. Oh, come on, not this way. The deck floods out in 3 of our games. We managed to win 1 of them, and now we can't draw a mountain, while our opponent has a River Hoopy and can just draw through their whole dang deck. You have to struggle the River Hoopy. Stop drawing all these extra cards. Oh, this is so terrible. Hey, we found it. I mean, that looks a little suspicious, but... What are the stupid River Hoopy? We still have ways to regain life. I mean, it doesn't look like we're doing anything suspicious, really. Okay, you've untapped your Drake. That's awesome. Play, like, 2 more Drakes here. two things that they have power 3 or greater. Play them. It's not what I had in mind. Fine. Dusk for one thing. Supreme Will. Really? Go to 3. Vigilance and Reach. Oh, really? Well, that's just game. Well, that's really just game. This is pretty dumb. Take 5, but we're gaining 1. Still alive. It super can't block. And we're dead. Once again, we drafted Nahab and never saw the Nahab. Never got to cast the Nahab. Very, very disappointing ending here. Another 2-3. Our deck wasn't bad, but I don't want to see it again. Nahab didn't want to show up at any point, so I don't want to see him. So for now, I'll take my leave.